go. We are tonight's entertainment. All it takes is a little push. Why so serious?
What's up? What's up? What do we have today? Let me give you a little update on the progress. It's pretty much the same as it was in the last video. But I found some spark plug wires in my storage. Replaced them, pulled out the spark plugs, cleaned them out. I'm still gonna get new spark plugs, but just for the hell of it for now, until then. I found the gasket in my storage too, cleaned it up. It looks in well condition, but I've already ordered a few parts for this motor, and it is on the way. So that'll be next week, I believe, when it arrives, between Monday and Wednesday. So that'll be that video. But right now, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna clean off the rust off of this and then repaint it. So let's get started on this. I've never really used this before, but it's supposed to be a paint and rust stripper, so I'm gonna try to use this. It's flame proof black. And I'm gonna prime it with some flame proof primer. Supposed to be up to 13 to 2000 degrees. We'll definitely test that out. So let's get this started. This is so damn time consuming. I got a lot of the rust off. As you can see, this exhaust is freaking shot. It definitely needs to get replaced, but I can definitely still use it till then. I got a lot of rust off. There's certain spots I can't get to with the machine that I'm gonna try to knock off by hand and then just send it. I'm just gonna spray it. Screw it. You know, just like I said before, the welds are still good. Surface rust, a lot of surface rust. But like I said, I'm still gonna purchase a new exhaust system. So this is just gonna be a send it. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna clean up whatever I can't reach, get the thick chunks of rust off that are like in between these areas here, and then just send it. But I did it anyways. I put the rust reformer on it. After this dries up, I'm gonna put the high temp primer or flame primer. Then I'll go ahead and do the process of doing the black flame. Hopefully this doesn't burn off. Hopefully the layers of the heat will help it. Actually, what I'm going to do is, since it's still fresh, I'm gonna spray the flame primer onto it so that it can somewhat mix with the reformer, and hopefully that helps it from burning up and chipping off. Well, that's how she's gonna stay for the night. Let it dry overnight so it can go and seep all the way through before I do the flame black on it. But there we go. Definitely looks a lot better primered than it did when it was all rusted up. Even with those ugly, especially that ugly asphalt, but especially with those ugly freaking what you call them. All right, let's hit it up with black flame proof. You have it. Plain black. Doesn't look too bad. So I'll let this dry out. Then I'll bring it down. Make sure I didn't miss any spots. And maybe go over it with one more coat. Want it to be nice and thick. But looking pretty nice, not too shabby. Actually, the new exhaust I've been looking at online, it actually comes black like this, so it's gonna work out. If you haven't figured out yet, colors I'm thinking of going with on this engine is, if you can tell, there's like a light bluish tint to that. So I'm gonna have the exhaust black. I'm gonna paint the valve cover black for now. Try to get these the same color as the engine if I can. I think I'll just leave these dark blue the way it is. And I ordered a black cap. This is just temporary, don't beat me up on the comments for that. That's just temporary. I got a new Dizzy in case this one doesn't work. Actually, I got a cap that's gray that might go better with the engine, but I'll see how well this one works first. I actually have a blue cover for this too, that's like this, that I thought I brought it from the storage, but I must have left it. I'm gonna throw that sucker on there. But for the most part, I'm gonna go with the black and the bluish tint that this has. And obviously it's gonna be hard to find accessories with this kind of color, so I'll more than likely just go with this blue. But what I'm thinking of doing is, in my storage I also found a new oil pan gasket, so I'll end up changing that out on the next video, so that way I can have that portion of the engine complete, so I can at least have this painted. I'm thinking of painting this the same color as the engine instead of black, so that way I can have a light color, so that way if I end up having any type of oil leaks, I can see the oil where it's coming from with the light color versus it being black and not seeing if there's even an oil leak happening. So I'm thinking of just going with this, the same color as the engine. I was gonna do the same thing with the valve cover, but that's too much of one color. So I'm just gonna go with black on that, black on the headers. I was thinking of doing I was thinking of repainting this black as well, so that way there's not too much of the metallic. But we'll see. Maybe I will do the metallic intake, so that way because when I put the headers on, it's gonna cover most of the engine color. So I'll have all the black here with the exhaust, the black here, and then I'll just do the same color of the metallic on the intake, so it pops. So decided engine metallic for the intake. So that's where we're at right now. So next video, I'm gonna give it a quick little tune-up. I'll get the fresh spark plugs in there. I'll do the oil change. I'm wanting to do the royal purple, so I'm gonna have to have this engine flush whatever oil it already has in there. So it's been sitting like this for a while, so a lot of that oil should have already been down to the oil pan. So hopefully you know, I'll have mostly royal purple in there, and throughout the oil changes, it'll end up filtering out whatever's not royal purple, and it'll eventually be 100% royal purple. But I picked up some parts from the scrap yard for the engine bay. I got one of the motor mounts here that goes on to this part of the engine. That's for the other project that we got coming after this one's complete. I got some of the headlight brackets for the headlights on the frame of the Civic. Found me a throttle cable for the throttle. And that's that for now. So also in the next video, on top of doing the oil change, I want to clean this up and paint it as well. That is also gonna go the color of the engine, the metallic. So hopefully if I get that done in the next video, I will also be able to put in the clutch and flywheel. So that should be up next. That's the plan. We'll see when it happens. But catch you guys on the next one.